Hello everyone, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us again here at Kosherwine.com for Parsha and Pairing. Here with me and David. How you doing, David?
I'm doing well, Jared. Thanks for getting that kicked off. Lots of exciting things going on.
Why don't you tell us about it?
All right, I'll do that. So, for all you in New York and in the New York area, New York, New Jersey, and the surrounding areas, or for all those of you who will be in New York, June 25th, Monday, we got a winemaker's dinner. That means that a couple of winemakers from our Garage Winery series, that's Eli Shiran and Malkiel Adari from Gito, and Eli Shiran from Shiran Winery, will both be in town. What we're doing is we're putting together a little dinner, and we're going to be featuring their wines, pairing it with the dinner. Each course will be paired with a Gito wine and a Shiran wine, so it's going to be really interesting, really fun. You'll get to mingle with the winemakers, some of the staff. It'll be a nice evening. It's very limited seating. We have like under 75 seats available. It's $125 a ticket, which is really all going towards the event and the wine. This is not a profit-making event. This is really an opportunity for people to come. It's non-profit. It's really an opportunity for people to come, enjoy wine with the winemakers, get to see the cool series that we brought in the Garage Wines, and get to meet the people behind it. So I'm really excited about this event. It's just over a week away. Like I said, less than 75 seats. And for those people who would like to buy tickets today, we're offering a discount, 10% discount. You can use the code NYGARAGE and numeral 10. That's NYGARAGE10. And that will give you 10% off the 125. So I guess that it not only will be nonprofit, it'll be a bit of a loss for us, but we're okay with that. We're really excited to have these guys here and showcase their wines, and also meet some people that are really into wine and food. And this should be a fantastic evening. So snap up those tickets; they won't be there for long. All right, so that was a little intro. We also have some other stuff going on, some other events depending on the area. We're trying to hit up different cities, so we have stuff going on in DC, stuff going on in New York. So if you're in any of those areas, and LA, if you're in any of those areas, shoot us an email. Let us know that you're interested, and we'll give you the details. All right. So without further ado, and now that we got all the good, fun, important information out of the way, Jared, why don't you tell us what's this week's Parsha?
Excellent. So this week's Parsha is Parsha's Korach. Korach is a guy in the Torah who is related to Moses, and he starts a rebellion. Is a little jealous, I think, of Moses and Aaron, and so
there's a lot to be jealous about.
Yeah, and says we should all be equal and we should all be the same, and so it's he has an unsuccessful rebellion though. To try and challenge the leadership of Moses, and God intervenes and swallows up Korach and all the people who try to rebel against Moses.
I remember this Parsha. Very exciting stuff where there's a lot of fantastical stuff happening. So the earth opens up, swallows them, because they were arguing. Basically, don't argue. That's the moral of the story.
Don't argue, but also don't seek out, glory for yourself. Because it kind of sounds to me, not to put me, I'm not Rashi, but...
Are you arguing with me now?
I am arguing with you, yeah.
Just get along with people. That's the bottom line. And wine helps people do that. So drink more wine.
Yeah. So anyways, though, so later in the Parsha, in the Haftorah, we go to the book of Samuel, which connects, thematically. Every Haftorah, of course, as everyone knows, connects to the Parsha in some way. So the Haftorah is the book of Samuel, and Samuel takes people to Gilgal to renew the covenant and the kingship of Israel, and to anoint Saul as king. And so Gilgal factors in, actually very important in biblical history and Jewish history. Like it's mentioned several times. There's actually a couple of Gilgals. There's not just one. The Gilgal, I think in the book of Samuel is wherever, but there's a few different ones. The Gilgal is a rock formation, small rock circle. And so it just happens to be that one of my favorite wines, one of our customers' favorite wines, quality-price ratio, and I've wanted to plug this wine for a while, is Gilgal.
And I see
specifically Sangiovese.
Steve Curvell chimed in, and he's like, Sangiovese is a favorite of his.
Mine too.
And I don't know if that's just for the Gilgal series or in general as a varietal, But and Jared, the Italian in you comes out, and
Right.
you love the Sangiovese.
And I'll tell you why this is my favorite. Because as I said, quality, and then the price is about $13, folks. You know,
Yeah.
can't get better than that.
And it's 7% off with the code Parsha 7.
7% off, and it's the Sangiovese in particular is a very flavorful wine. Not too light though, so it's not biting and overpowering. You know, the way Cab or Merlot or Syrah might be. So you know, it's very agreeable for people who like dry, and then people who might sometimes think that dry can be too much. So it's got a lot of flavor, and it's easy for Kiddush. I make this like almost every Friday night. This is my Kiddush wine.
It's a go-to.
It's easy to get in one fell swoop. It's not going to hit you that hard.
Amazing.
And for folks who love Chianti, if you're a Chianti lover, this is the main varietal in Chianti, about 80 to 95%. So so this is a great wine, great varietal, and I was really excited to get the chance to feature this.
That's awesome. We should definitely, after such an introduction, we should try it and talk a bit more about this specific taste profile that we're getting. Gilgal also has a few other wines. There's the Cab Merlot, the White Riesling, the Chardonnay, the Syrah, the Pinot. I know some of them we may be we may be out of stock on, or just ran out of stock, but we will be getting those back soon. Great, the whole line, great value, great QPR. My favorite of this series is the Cab Merlot. Because you know it's my favorite. And that's recently. I used to really love the Cab. That was when it was the 2012 vintage, and when it was 2014, the Cab Merlot.
The Cab is the most popular.
The Cab is definitely the most popular. The Cab Merlot, though, is just fantastic. Yeah. So really, really happy to be trying another one of these, the Sangiovese. And let's go ahead, give it a whiff, give it a whirl.
Only on Erev Shabbos could we would be able to drink. So, L'chaim, everyone.
Drink anytime, just at work. Yes. Drink during the day.
Okay. So I don't know what you love it, but I'm getting good hints of vanilla, a little bit of like some earth, tobacco, slight kind of caramel, I would say. The finish is very clean and smooth.
Nice finish, yeah.
It's got a good body, nice nose. Legs are pretty pleasing, and it's got a wonderful color, if you guys can see there. You know, not too dark, but it goes well. I think I have someone trying to brush up my Arabic here. I can't see. I'll check it out later, though.
Yeah, I for one can't understand that, but maybe Jared will be able to go ahead.
I don't want to lean too much in, though, but assalamu alaikum, marhaba, kif halak. Shukran. But and you folks have any input onto this wine, let us know. But sorry that I cut you off. What's your take on this?
I was saying this is a 2013 vintage. Definitely easy drinking wine. And with the nice thing about these Gilgal wines, a lot of people always, in conversations with them, and they're like, "Do you have any good wines? I'm not looking for something too expensive. I want something that I could just open during the week. I don't have to think about it. If I'm having dinner, I just want to, open a bottle of wine, and I may not finish it." And Gilgal is usually one of those wines that I recommend. I'm like, that's the kind. It's not expensive, especially now with the discount code. It's like $13. Will hold overnight. So if you have it one night, you can finish it the next night.
And again, great Kiddush wine, folks. I'm telling you.
Kiddush wine.
Try it once, just making Kiddush on it. The whole thing, I'm telling you, your life will change. In fact, I don't want to have any more of this because I want to save it for Shabbos. So, I mean, you can, but I don't know.
Fine with me.
Savor it.
I mean,
but
someone's got to drink it.
Yeah, folks, please get your hands on this. See if you agree with me or not, or if maybe I'm overhyping it.
Great wine.
I don't think so, though. And it's a great wine, and it comes from a great place. This is from the Gilgal and the Golan.
Yeah, from the Galilee.
5,000-year-old rock formation there. Mysterious how it got there, but it's great. And so this is perfect for this week's Parsha.
Great choice, Jared. And what do we have coming up next week? I see Joshua's joining, so this is actually perfect because he loves these wines. Next week, Jared, what are we going to be featuring?
For Parsha's,
what comes after Korach?
Chukas, sorry. Okay. Chukas. We're going to have another garage winery, and it's going to be the Gito Adom. see the label here.
This is the Gito series. This one's actually, I know it's hard to see the writing. This one is the Ori, where you like to feature a few different wines. Gito has 4 wines in stock right now, and this brings me to another point. We'll be drinking the Adom next week, you said?
The Adom, yeah, you'll find out why.
And you'll find out why next week. But just take a look at these labels, fantastic labels. The good news is that we actually got a couple more wines for our Garage Winer collection. We have 3 wines from Shiraz. We have a Chardonnay, Duet and White, and Rosé. They're here in the U.S. They just got here the other day to the port, and we just got them in. And we'll be able to start shipping them next week.
The Shani.
And for Gito, we got two wines. We got the Shani, which is another red wine.
For all you folks who have a friend named Shani, buy it for her.
Buy it for Shani. And then we also are getting a Chardonnay. So the Gito Laban's ready Chardonnay, and then we're getting another Chardonnay. So a couple of more wines from Gito next week. And even though we don't have them available on site, they're going to be available next week. We do have all the wines discounted. So if you're going to grab the Gito, the Adom is going to be the one we pair for the Parsha next week, but any Gito is on sale. And if you want to get the other new ones that are coming in next week, they'll still be on sale using the code Parsha7. So great stuff. Good wine for this week. Looking forward to trying next week the Gito Adom. That's a fantastic wine, one of the more popular ones. And we will be able to talk about it in detail next week. Looking forward to that. Aside from that, and aside from the events that we discussed earlier on, I mean, guys, just be in touch. Let us know if you have any questions about the wines that we feature or about any other wines. Hit us up customer service if you need help with anything. It's fun and exciting times. We got great stuff coming and going all the time, so always tune in. Anything else, Jared?
Okay, that's it. So guys, Gilgal, important place for this week's Parsha. Gilgal, important place in the Bible. That's our connection for the Parsha. Just to reiterate one more time.
Right, drink up your Gilgal this week.
Drink up your Gilgal.
All right, live from Kosherwine.com. It's David and Jared wishing you a good Shabbos. Hope to see you next week.
And to Muhammad, Masalama.
Masalama.